Dying. Alright. Alright, y'all. Not gonna do this in front of my face because apparently that's blocking my light. Find your light, as Tyra says. Alright, y'all. Today's entire episode is dedicated to two people. My cuz, Whitney, Lynn's Kitchen, and my new friend Candy. But first, before I get into them, hopefully you will join us all via Zoom for Hush Harbor's Lab's inaugural play reading this Sunday at 7 p.m. for their presentation of Mia Kirsten Smith's workshop play, Locked. Locked is about she, a trans person who wants to be freed of what controls them, which might even be a part of themselves. Working through mental health, emotional health, and societal expectation weighs on the question she must face what has caused their displacement and how to move forward as a whole person. Along the way, she discovers and unites with her alters for a riveting awareness of self and selves. You know when it's over. You know it's over when. Is it? Or will it ever be? This is sponsored in part by Fulton County Arts and Culture Virtual Arts Initiative Award and Southern and Appalachian Queer Artist Grant. It's free to the public, though donations are gratefully accepted. The playwright, Mia Kristen Smith, director, Damian Lockhart, dramaturg, Jordan Ely, with a cast including Ava Davis, Jordan Demers, Terry Guest, Interior Leverett, Trevor Perry, Sky Passmore, and Paris Creighton. This has been a wonderful process to go through, and that whole eye roll was literally about me saying in the sentence before this that this is dedicated to 2 episodes, but let me take a minute to talk about me. But it's also about this play. This play has been wonderful to work through. I've learned so much already just as an artist, and in getting to watch these other brilliant actors work through this, and to be honored to work in this play and reading this material and helping to workshop it along with a director I respect and admire so much, Damien. He directed a lot of Black as Fuck stuff. He's just an awesome person. Hopefully you know him. Also the dramaturg Jordan Ely, and seeing how she is helping to craft this process, and then also just Hush Harbor Lab for creating this space. It has been, look, one of the beautiful things about working as a group and bringing a play to life is how much you discover about yourselves and in others, and all of us going into this text and trying to figure out, like, who is she? Who are these personalities? How do they all intermesh? I hope you all will join us Sunday, 7 p.m. for Locked by Mia Kristen Smith. Alright, so back to the subject at hand where I'm highlighting other people instead of myself, but I hope that wasn't just about myself what I just did. Anyways, I've been using Fridays to highlight other people anyway, so it's not something new. But in sitting here and thinking about these 2 women, I'm moved. Moved to tears, honestly, and I don't want my tears to become performative, but I'm just feeling a lot more these days. And, well, let's just dive in, shall we? My cousin Whitney. Now, I've mentioned her to you all before, and I'm going to try to get this episode out super early so you all can order, but sis is a cook. Oh, she's so bougie, bon appetit. Look, I admire her. I admire her for all the work she's done in her life to get her to where she wants to be. She is a grown woman, period. And she gives back. She has her own dreams of one day having her own restaurant and catering business, and she's already doing so much of it now while working and holding down a full-time job. But it's not just her passion for cooking that has her on these streets, also hustling plates of her amazing food. She gives back. First, it was to raise extra cash to help her nephew with his upcoming season of football. High school football apparently ain't cheap. And now she's selling plates to help others. I won't go into specifics for what she's selling plates for this time, but this weekend has a very specific purpose. And look, that's not just someone giving someone some money from their 9-to-5 job or the day job, whatever. That's pouring sweat and love into plates and drumming up business to help someone else. These kind of acts of kindness and humanity are the things that get me all emotional, because it, especially after yesterday's episode, it helps me believe this world isn't as bad as it's easy to believe sometimes. My cousin has a huge heart. It just runs in our family. It runs in our blood. I admire and resonate with people who have a vision for themselves and go after that vision, but not so single-mindedly that they forget to help others. And this also brings me to my next highlight, Candy.
Greetings. My name is Candy Sidney, and I am a senior at Georgia State University, majoring in early childhood education. I'm looking forward to this upcoming fall semester where this is my last semester. I'll be student teaching at an elementary school and graduating in December. Unfortunately, I have reached my max for student loans. So, what I'm doing in order to raise money for tuition is graphic designs. So, whether you need a graphic edit for a portrait or turning your portrait into a cartoon or any type of graphic needs that you have, please send me a direct message. If you have anyone else that you may know that may have those same needs as well, please tag them on this post so that they may contact me as well. Lastly, I just ask that you like and share this video and continue to support. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I was lucky enough to meet Candy in my capacity as the Duchess, when my friend Dr. Laura Myers invited me to drop in to her check-in with her students and share some self-care tips. In that session, Candy shared with us that she works at Emory University Hospital as a pharmacy technician. Did I get that right? I really should have fact-checked this with her before I went on air, shouldn't I have? And that they were without masks at that point, or at least they were rationing their disposable ones. Now, this was back at the start of quarantine when we didn't have supplies and we were going through that first wave. We're still in that first wave, just to be clear. Thanks to so many volunteers across the metro area, we got Candy and her team handmade masks to help prolong the disposable ones they were using. They were N95 masks, but they were only given one per week, basically. So in addition to working as a pharmacy tech in a COVID-19 hotspot, she is also a student of early childhood education at Georgia State University. And she's maxed out her loans. But it's her senior year, and she's going to finish it. And here's what I really admire about her, is that she's using her graphic design skills to raise money for her tuition. You send her a photo, and she illustrates it for you. Grace, the Duchess, has already commissioned two, and you'll have to tune in next week for a big announcement to see the unveiling of these two commissioned pieces of work, and for the Duchess's big news. She's working her ass off, Candy. I mean, look, working at a hospital is no joke, and I tip my hats to anyone working in healthcare, especially at a time like this, but just healthcare in general. And not only that, but she's taking classes full-time to graduate. She's a senior going into her final year. And now isn't the time to go on diatribes about social safety nets, especially in the black community, because often social safety net in the black community means depending on black women. What gets me emotional about Candy is the work that she's putting in now to become an educator. Her life essence from what she's doing from working at a hospital and studying to become a teacher is literally helping people in some capacity, and man, brava. Help these sisters out. Help them out, because they are trying to help others. They gave me faith, especially after a day like yesterday, and still don't know what I was babbling on about yesterday, but hope, don't fear, fear. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. Anyways, please, please, please go commission a drawing from Candy and order a plate from my cuz Lane's Kitchen this weekend. Put all the details up in the post and somewhere else, I guess. So while you're at it, go get some products from Joy Bella. Look. So, I just need to share this with y'all. I love her chapsticks because I keep one in my nightstand, one in my bag, and one in my makeup kit to keep these lips moisturized. I've never felt anything so luxurious in my life. Also, with this face wash. Like, I go to lather my face up at night to take off all of this paint that helps make me look beautiful, and it's like rubbing my face with silk. That's literally the only way to describe it. It's a black soap face wash. Get this, with just these ingredients so you can read: African black soap, rose water, lavender, aloe, vitamin E. Shake well before each use, and then squirt a little bit in your hand, and just, oh my god, like my skin feels better. It doesn't feel dry or washed. And look, especially since starting these hormones, like dry skin, like you would not believe, but this helps so much. Joya Bella. And while you're also at it, show my hairstylist Rena some love. Look, sis has her own product out, and look, girl, we are doing that photo shoot. I'm calling you this week so we can figure some stuff out. And also, I need to make an appointment to get my hair done because this is a wig, and underneath, look, quarantine is rough. Let's just say that. All right, Joya, Lynn's Kitchen, Candy, Rena. Y'all, all four of you are inspiring. So here's the thing. Yeah, it's fun to joke about Black Girl Magic, and look, between us, that's really reserved for inside the community for inspiration because oftentimes magic / being a hero is just doing what needs to be done. Oftentimes to get dinner on the table or a roof over you or someone else's head. It ain't magic. It's hard work. And these women are working so hard. Support Black women. Order your graphic design from Candy. Order your plate from Lynn's Kitchen. Order your face wash and body butter from Joya. And go see if Rena has a spot available for you if you got natural hair and you want it healthy. That's all I got for today. Sisters, I love you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you to those who do support me. And even, look, all y'all. I support you, you support me. It's beautiful. I didn't mean to specifically say those who support me, but you know what I mean. I love you. I'm filled with love. Thank you for all you do. And as always, keep bearing the lightness of being. And until next time.